probably wondering, why did you click on this video? Well, the reason for that is because you decided you had nothing better to do and wanted to change your life. So, I'm gonna get into how you are now gonna be able to not only not waste your money, but effectively live a simpler life. Hey guys, so my mission is to help men achieve the best physique of their lives, have their finances leveled up so they can feel like they're fully independent and can do whatever they want. And most importantly, have a purpose and figure out what their purpose is in life. And on top of that, find the daily motivation to not only strive for it, but get to it. All right? Welcome back to Men Without Limits. LPT leader here, and today's video is going to be something that's going to completely change your shift in mindset and allow you to reframe everything in your life. All right, get ready. We are going to dive in. All right, guys. For this video, I'm going to get into why material goods are a waste. Not just a waste of money, but just a waste of your space in your home, apartment, wherever you're living at this present moment in time. Right? You come into this world with nothing, right? You just come out, your mother's womb, crying, screaming, covered in you know what. But you come to this world with nothing. You just have you and yourself and your body. But at the same time, as you go through life, you accumulate stuff, things, material goods, wealth, status, so on and so forth. But you don't take any of that with you, right? In regards to material goods. We could have a whole different discussion about what actually goes on, what you take with you, after this world. But in regards to actual materials, you can't take any of that with you. You could look at the Egyptians and how the pharaohs would, get buried with their wealth, prized possessions, all these material goods they had because they believed you could take that stuff with you into the afterlife as you cross over, right? But in reality, once you're gone, you can't physically take this stuff. That's what they believed. I'm not gonna say I agree with it, disagree with it, but that's what they believed in ancient Egypt, right? But in all honesty, when you do go, it's time for you to go. You are not gonna be able to take any of that stuff that you currently own. You'll just pass away. So in regards to that, the more stuff you accumulate, eventually you're gonna either have to get rid of it, sell it, it's gonna break down, but it's not like you're gonna take it with you. So when you have all this extra stuff, it's gonna get left behind. All of that extra stuff is gonna get left behind, and you're not gonna take it. Alright, so that's reason number one as to why material goods are a waste. The second reason, if you have not already figured this out, is that excess is never a good thing. Not only in regards to this, but even in regards to eating, regards to training, regards to hanging out with a significant other, regards to really anything you can imagine of, excess is a waste. Excess means you have too much of it. When you have too much of something, you get bored of it, you don't value it the same, and on top of that, you become undecisive. Because let's say, for example, let's stick with clothes. If you have 10 pairs of jackets, and you want to go out to do something, you're like, oh, snap. You already got to have the rest of your outfit figured out. And then the jacket portion is just like, what do I choose? Let's say you just have one or two pieces of jackets that you actually love, right? You love them. And they're very versatile, good material, so on and so forth. You'd either be like, oh, I could either go with this one or this one. I'll go with this one today, just because I didn't wear the other one, or I already did, vice versa. Excess, you'll not only get confused, a lot of the stuff that you've had, you probably forget to wear because you always want to get something new. The new stuff you're gonna wear for a while until eventually you get bored of it or you get used to it, which is very common. And then it's gonna repeat. But then the stuff you already had, you'll most likely keep Because that's what a lot of us do. We tend to still hold on to these things even though we're not using them. We're just, we know we have them. Which is ridiculous. And that's how I used to be. I actually spent like a good month ago going through my whole wardrobe specifically because I was just like, oh my God. I have so many clothes that not only do I wear, I don't even think they fit me correctly. Some of them were just really messed up, really worn. Others were, I just didn't feel comfortable wearing them anymore. Plus I hadn't worn them in so long, there was really no attachment to it, right? So once again, excess, specifically in regards to material goods, is a waste. Because if you have a house full of things you barely use, yet you have things that you use very often, but it's a small percentage of those things, then you are surrounded in clutter. And there's no need for that. It makes your life so much more simple when you get rid of these things, honestly. When you have the right amount of things you love and a small variety to choose from, but you could reuse, then everything else in your life will be simpler. You'll have less things to worry about and focus your attention and mind towards the more important things in your life, right? Something that people might find very controversial, or not. I don't know how you guys will react to it, but personally, anything name brand or anything brand, regardless, does not matter, right? It's been assigned a value based on how long it's been around, price point, how many people are wearing it, so on and so forth. But that doesn't mean it's necessarily that good, right? So when you always look to get things that are name brand, you're kind of wasting your money, hard-earned money, for something just because, it's got a name. And in that aspect, right, since we're talking about material goods, you spent money on something that was $500 that you could have got for maybe $100, right? But then, over some time, you're gonna get tired of it or not see the same value to it. And then you wanna get something else. Once again, let's stick back to jackets. Instead of getting that $100, $150 jacket, it'll do you really good. Keep you warm, keep the rain away, so on and so forth, whatever you're looking for. You choose the one that's name brand just because, subconsciously, a lot of us might not want to say it, but we want people to look at us and be like, look at what they're wearing. They dress nice. They might have money. Everything along those lines. But who cares? Like, why do you need that? For what reason do you need someone to want to look at you? Just go about your life. Get what feels right. If it's something you really want, then okay. But you shouldn't just go out and get something just because of the name brand on it. Right? That's how it also becomes a waste. A lot of the clothes that I own, right, or a lot of the things that I own aren't things that, you would think are high quality or expensive or, big name brands or so on and so forth. I get things that make sense to have. And if I can find the cheapest option while staying, within a good quality range, I would rather go for that than something that's more well-known or more sought after. Just because, I want people to, when they see it, think, he's trendy. He's got money for this. I don't care. I'm gonna do what feels right for me, what I like. Now, the one brand I do really like is just Under Armour, because I'm a pretty athletic person. A lot of what I do in my life is movement based, so I like to be comfortable, be able to dress for the occasion, also stay athletic if I need to move around, do things. That's what I prefer. And Under Armour just so happens to be within a nice range of, cost-wise, quality-wise, options of what you can buy, right? That's just me. I don't go towards those big name brands like Lululemon, Gymshark, which are probably a bit more expensive from what I recall when I went to shop around. But at the end of it, material goods are a waste. To really sum it up, I if you have excess of something, you're not going to appreciate what you have. You're going to become undecisive, and then your life will just become a little more chaotic. Just from the simple fact that you have to deal with a small kind of subset of things. You got to figure out what you might want to wear, what you might want to use, so on and so forth, right? In regards to material goods. Also, once again, name brands just don't matter. They don't. Get what feels right for you, what you like. Don't worry about thinking, oh, I need to impress someone. Okay, so to sum it up, if you really want to change your life, you need to also get rid of what you don't need. So that's why materials are a waste. Make sure you have the things that you love at all times. If we take a step to the side and look at it from a psychology kind of based viewpoint, when we get something new, something fresh, it's very exciting because we love variety in our lives. That's why even though we might have gotten a new jacket that we love over some time, it doesn't become as valuable just because, oh, we've gotten used to it, but we want some variety. That's why a lot of people spend time within a couple months time frame buying new clothes. If you have a good pair of pants, shirts, jackets, so on and so forth, why do you need to update it and get new color, get new this, get new that? It's a waste. It only really serves the purpose of gratification, because when you get that new article of clothing or whatever material good you could think of, you feel happy, excited to use it, not to the same degree as when your mind was kind of imagining how it's going to feel to have that thing in your hand, have that piece of article on your body, so on and so forth. Right? So getting rid of that mentality or trying your best to understand that will allow you to get over the gratification of wanting to get something new. Spending the time sifting through what is basically your favorite things, material good wise, and making sure you don't, going forward, get the same items, or get another one just because having extra, it's not going to benefit you. It's not. You're just going to have excess, and going back to what I said, it's going to be a waste, and then you're going to have so much of something, forget about it, or not even use it. And then it's just occupying space, which then makes things cluttered. So as you can see, everything kind of revolves around itself. And it's like a domino effect that affecting one area of your life here, then there, and then here, and then kind of coming back. Basically a big circle. So that is why I really urge you to take the time to always, prior to any purchase you make, think, is this something I really need to get? Is this something I'm better off without? Just because it's new, I already have this. But it's a little older. Maybe it's a little beat up, but it still does what it needs to do. So do I really need to get that new thing? Just take that moment. And best of all, you'll be saving money by not having to spend as much of your hard-earned money on things that you don't necessarily need and you already have. Right? Isn't that revolutionary? Not really, but sometimes the simplest things we don't think about, just because we're kind of going through life on autopilot nowadays. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I'm happy that you stayed to the end, and I hope I was able to give you kind of a new mindset in the way you're going to operate in your life starting now. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, comment if you have any ideas for further videos, or if you just want to ask me something. And if you're looking to work one-on-one with me to help you achieve faster results, to become a man without limits yourself, just click the link below. Until next time, healthy tea leader.